The Hayastan All-Armenian Fund has carried out projects in Armenia and Artsakh totaling $20 million. Community centers have been built in the Artsakh districts of Martakert, Martuni, Askeran, and Shushi, and in Armenia's Shirak and Tavush provinces. Educational, health, and social institutions have been constructed, and water supply pipelines have been installed or repaired. Construction of the Vardenis-Martakert highway continues apace. These projects have been achieved with the participation of most of the world's Armenian communities. In 2014, the focus of the Hayastan All-Armenia Fund once again was rebuilding the Vardenis-Martakert highway linking Armenia and Artsakh. This road, an alternative to the Goris-Stepanakert route, has great economic and strategic significance. This is difficult work, but we decided that there was a need for it because one road connecting Armenia and Artsakh isn't enough. The first section of the highway, a 14-kilometer stretch that's already finished, passes through Armenia. Armenia's government provided $1.6 million in additional funding for this section. Other stretches of the road are being constructed with donations from Armenians in Armenia and Artsakh, the United States, both east and west coasts, Lebanon, Brazil, and Iran. All the strategic and very important projects long awaited in Artsakh have been realized with resources from the Hayastan All-Armenia Fund during the past 2 decades, and this is very important. By doing so, we prove that Artsakh is today the center of attention of Armenians worldwide. 2 years ago, the Hayastan All-Armenia Fund started to construct multifunctional community centers in Armenia and Artsakh under the Our Village project. The One Building, Three Services principle allows us to solve vital rural community issues at the same time. In one case, we can build the community leader's office, an events hall, and computer classroom in the same building. Elsewhere, we can build the dispensary and library alongside the administrative services office. Today we have a modern events hall, a furnished village municipal office, and a club room. We are very thankful. All this has a positive effect on residents. There are now 10 community centers in almost all of Artsakh's regions. 6 of the centers were built with donations from the Armenian community in France, 2 from the Canadian communities of Toronto and Montreal, and 1 from the community in Argentina. The Hayastan All-Armenia Fund's local branches in Lebanon, Brazil, Holland, Greece, and Cyprus pooled their efforts to construct the community center in the Askeran village of Khachmach. The Artsakh government co-financed all these undertakings. The community center in the village of Bavra in Armenia's Shirak province is a gift from the Armenian community in Argentina. In addition, the Devejan family donated furniture and computers to the village school. This family is also sponsoring a project that will distribute sports balls to all regional schools in Armenia. Our name and last name have helped us greatly wherever we've traveled outside Armenia. Thus, we owe it all to our name, and now we are paying back the debt. The Hayastan All-Armenia Fund, with donations from Argentine Armenian benefactors, have created new opportunities for residents of border villages in Armenia's Tavush province by allocating 100 square meter greenhouses to families wishing to engage in vegetable growing. The Himna Tavush Development Foundation, jointly launched by the Hauts-de-Seine General Council in France and the Hayastan All-Armenia Fund's French affiliate, continues its work in Tavush province. The foundation has been working there for 4 years and has made great strides in developing the province's agriculture. Its achievements in developing gardening, vegetable growing, and animal husbandry are particularly noteworthy. An irrigation canal in the Tavush village of Kirans is being built with donations from the Hayastan All-Armenia Fund's Argentine branch and benefactor Krikor Shimshiroglu. A 2-stage project to modernize the local distribution network in the Artsakh town of Berdzor was completed with donations from Armenian benefactors in Russia. In September 2014, a new school opened in the Shirak community of Ashotsk. It was built with donations from Arakel, Lidi and Diruhi Gazaryan, and Anahid Chugurian. With donations from Armenians in France, the Mesrop Mashdod school in the Aragatotan village of Oshagan was completely renovated. A new kindergarten in the Aragatotan village of Sasunik was built with joint financing from the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's Great Britain affiliate and the local municipality. Over the last 10 years, the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's Great Britain branch has assisted more than 2,000 pupils in Armenia's Shirak, Lori, Tavush, Aragatotan and Vayotzor provinces. This year, pupils from the Sunnik villages of Tsuru, Tasik and Aritu received gifts. The Ter Revontian Music School in Yerevan's Kanaker district was fully renovated with donations from Armenians in Australia. With the financial support of Hovsep Himidian of Argentina, Yerevan's number 8 special school, providing special education, therapy and vocational training to children with speech disorders, now has a culinary classroom, fully renovated and equipped with kitchen appliances, tools and furniture. With contributions from Armenians in Romania, a mini football and basketball field was built in the yard of Yerevan's number 78 school. The Swedish branch of the Hayastan All Armenia Fund has supplied musical instruments, easels, audio-visual equipment, photo and video cameras, and a computer and printer to the Aved Terterian Art School in Yerevan's Davtashen district. The Norman Miller Scholarship Fund provides scholarships to financially strapped students at the Gyumri branch of Armenia's State University of Engineering, who display academic excellence. Since 2014, students from Vanadzor also receive scholarships.
We were really looking for someone or some way to help engineering students in Armenia. Living in the United States, we weren't sure how to do that or what direction to take. So really, without Armenia Fund, this project would not be happening.
Construction work on a vocational school in the Artsakh town of Shushi is nearing completion. The school, which will house 225 students, will be named after French-Armenian benefactor Yeznik Mozian, whose bequest has provided the necessary funds for this project. It was co-financed by the Artsakh government. Donations from Argentine-Armenian benefactors have financed the full renovation of the school gymnasium in Karintag. Locker rooms and shower facilities have been installed adjacent to the gym. The Hayastan All Armenia Fund's USA Western affiliate has launched its next large project in the Martuni district of Artsakh. A new school building in the village of Sos is being constructed with contributions from American-Armenian benefactor Jerry Turpanjan and co-financing of Artsakh government. This is his third large gift to our compatriots in Artsakh. Due to his generosity in past years, Stepanakert number 11 school was constructed and the water distribution system in the town of Hadrut was fully refurbished. A donation from businessman Varujan Grigorian, a Chapar native now residing in Yerevan, and co-financing from the Artsakh government, funded the construction of a new school building in Chapar. A kindergarten in the Askeran community of Ivanyan is being built with financial support provided by the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's Toronto branch. The Kalchian family from Argentina constructed a new dispensary and events hall in the Tavush village of Khacharzan. It serves the residents of Khacharzan and the neighboring villages of Aghavnavank and Nerkin Gosh. The Hayastan All Armenia Fund's USA Western branch, at the initiative of American-Armenian donor Viken Kikesyan, renovated the roof of Yerevan's Surp Astvatzamayr maternity ward. With donations from the Armenian community in Switzerland, an indoor swimming pool specially adapted for children with mental and physical disabilities was built at the Gyumri Children's Home Orphanage. American-Armenian benefactor Harair Hovnanyan's gift to Shushi is a new 3-story orphanage, capable of housing 80 children, now under construction. It will be outfitted with all the necessary amenities to ensure proper education and care for parentless children or those in need. The Artsakh government co-financed the project. At the initiative of the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's USA Eastern branch, a project designed to support the continuing education of physicians via modern information technologies working in the outlying areas of Armenia and Artsakh has been launched. This will be a two-way connection. We will start by educating, and later, I believe, we will reach a situation when patients will be examined, the cases of specific patients. It will evolve from teleeducation to teletreatment. The Ororots Newborn Assistance Program continued last year. Packages containing the necessities were distributed to large families in the Tavush province. The Hayastan All Armenia Fund's Austria affiliate continues to assist families of soldiers killed during the Artsakh War. The Hayastan All Armenia Fund has assisted Armenians living in Syria and those who have relocated to Armenia. Financial assistance has also been allocated to the Armenians of Kesap. At the initiative of Hrant Tumasyan, an Artsakh war veteran living in Los Angeles, the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's USA Western branch donated 5 wheelchairs, a car specially modified for those with disabilities, and other equipment to Armenia's Verazanut Foundation and the Vita NGO in Artsakh. The program is ongoing and will expand in the future. I always thought about this and I wanted to organize something on my own. But it would seem, with God's help, it was good that the fund organized it. As part of the program to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Armenian genocide, the Komitas Museum opened its doors in Yerevan. The main building was donated by the Hayastan All Armenia Fund. Last year, the Presidential Awards, an initiative of the Bogosian Foundation, were again handed out to those achieving great strides in arts and sciences. In 2013, presidential awards were bestowed to Armenia's National Archive Director Amatuni Virabyan, archive employee Gohar Avakyan, and Israeli historian Yair Auron for their contributions to the recognition process of the Armenian genocide. In September 2014 in Los Angeles, the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's USA Western branch and Shant TV organized a telethon dedicated to purchasing apartments for homeless families in Gyumri. The 6-hour telethon raised more than $500,000. This amount will house 20 families. The Hayastan All Armenia Fund's Germany branch will purchase 2 more apartments for the homeless. The Hayastan All Armenia Fund's annual telethon, tasked with raising funds to rebuild the vitally strategic Vardenis-Martagert highway linking Armenia and Artsakh, took place in Los Angeles in November 2014. By the end of the telethon, some $12.5 million in pledges had been made, a great success for all the hard work conducted by the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's worldwide affiliates. $1.5 million was raised during the European Filmathon, in which the Armenian communities of France, Germany, Switzerland, Holland, Belgium, and Greece participated. Parallel to the telethon, the Hayastan All Armenia Fund's Iran affiliate teamed up with the Armenian embassy in Tehran and organized a fundraiser, thus allowing Iranian Armenians to participate in the Vardenis-Martagert project. Counting off the projects achieved in this remarkable list, the Hayastan All Armenia Fund turns the page on 22 years of work. Once again, the Hayastan All Armenia Fund has proven its role in uniting and mobilizing Armenians worldwide.